Hi everybody, this is Kat. I have been having this incredible craving for coconut bombs, so I thought I'd make them tonight and share them with you. This is a recipe I developed a couple months ago when I was having a craving. I don't too often crave sweet things, but for some reason I have been. So this is really easy to make and only takes a few minutes. So what I put into the food processor is 2 cups of unsweetened shredded coconut. And then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of turmeric, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of real salt. Just a little word about the pepper. I do follow an autoimmune protocol or AIP diet, and many say that you should not have black pepper on it or it's an iffy thing. My doctor did give me permission to have it, so I actually ate it all the way through, and it's worked okay for me, but please make sure that you check with your doctor first before you do that. Then I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Actually, I'm sorry, this is a 1/4 cup of coconut oil. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of organic honey, and I do use the more liquid type, not the raw that's real hard. I use very, very, very little honey in my diet. This is pretty much the only recipe that I use it in. I sweeten all my stuff normally with dates, but in this recipe, the honey really adds a great little flavor, and I use so little of it that I'm really not too worried that I'm getting too much. Then you're also going to add in the zest of 2 oranges, and I use like a big orange like this. I've already started zesting them. And then I just use the rest of the orange either to eat it as a fruit, or I will juice it tomorrow or put it in my smoothie. But you just want the zest. Now, one of the cool things with this recipe is you got the trio of the coconut oil, the turmeric, and the black pepper. The turmeric itself is a very powerful antioxidant, and it's anti-inflammatory, so of course I love that part of it. And it also is antiseptic, it's antifungal, and it actually has antibacterial agents in it. And the really cool thing is when you mix it with the black pepper, it increases the bioavailability of it. And because turmeric is fat soluble, you want to always have it with an oil. So the coconut oil in here will help satisfy that purpose. So I just put those ingredients in. I just got to double check to make sure I have everything. And you're just going to mix it up just a little bit. So these really have an interesting flavor with that turmeric or turmeric, however you would like to pronounce it, and a little bit of pepper in there. Now I have this wonderful little tool. I think it's actually made for cookie dough, but this works really super for these. You just put it in there, smush it in, and you make a ball. And I've lined a plate with some parchment paper. You can do this with teaspoons as well, but the idea is just to get a nice ball. And once I get these all done, then all I do is I take some organic food grade orange essential oil, and I just drop 2 drops on the top of each ball. Really adds a nice little flavor to it. And I'm going to go ahead and finish these up, but that's all there is to it. You pop these in the freezer. I eat them frozen, or you can just put them in the refrigerator if you don't want them quite that solid. They'll be ready in about 45 minutes. They'll be hard enough where they'll hold together for you. Now another thing that I've done, because I'm kind of a chocolate lover, is I also will take these out of the freezer and I will melt some 100% cacao, and I can only find that in Ghirardelli baking bars. And then I mix that with a little bit of coconut oil as well. Heat it in a double boiler and then dip these in, and then you have chocolate covered coconut bombs. They're delicious. So enjoy.